Kiesa, our production director. She oversees our bouquets and arrangements team. She is in charge of all those beautiful designs that you see coming out of our warehouse. And today we're going to talk a little bit about how to utilize our bouquet department. So I'm going to kick it off to Kiesa, and she's going to take over.
Hi everyone. I am going to show you, so we have like a greens bouquet. Oh, and I'm also going to take off my mask. All right, nobody else is in here, so we're safe. So I'm going to show you if you buy like couple buckets from our bouquet department, how you can utilize them and make just getting orders done quickly, efficiently, and easily done for your staff, so it doesn't put a lot of pressure or stress on your staff, because you'll get a lot of walk-ins around this time of year. And you can buy like a bucket of our greens bouquet, and today I have a bucket of our Koehler's Best. There's 15 in a bucket in the Koehler's Best. They're a little bit smaller bunches, but it's a really good variety. Every week we change up the recipe, and sometimes every day we change up the recipe, and you'll get a little variety in how you can do it. Today I'm going to show you how you can grab it, each bouquet, and then make it for like a hand tie bouquet going out, where they have their vase at home, so you don't need to provide them with a vase. I know a lot of shops do this. You can I've cut the sleeve off, I have it in my hand, and then I cut the sleeve off of the greens bouquet. The ladies in the bouquet department are really good at placing your flowers really nicely in the bouquets. So I'm gonna take my greens then, and I'm just gonna make it, a lot of the guys like that presentation bouquet. You can kind of place your greens like that, or you can do it more of like a hand tie style too. Just gonna grab my greens that are in here, place them in. This takes like a couple minutes. They're waiting at the front desk, like, where's my bouquet? Because they think it takes like 2 minutes, when we all know we're not magicians, right? We're not magicians. We're creating beautiful things. It takes time. All right. I'm gonna clean off your greens, and then I'm gonna twist tie this one. A lot of people use like the Oasis tape, like the waterproof tape. Twist ties work really well too, because a lot of times your customers don't know what to do with it, like once the tape's on there, unless you train them. So if like you're taping it, you can tell them, just take this home. All you need to do is put it in a vase or cut it. If there's tape on it, and they sometimes don't know what to do. So you can do twist ties, say you can either undo the twist tie, or I've cut it so where all you need to do is go home and plop it in your vase. So educate your clients when they come in. Then I'm just gonna cut off my stems, just a tiny bit, and all you need to do is do a pretty little bow where my twist tie is, put your packet in there, and you're good to go. So like everybody has your ribbon selection. You can ask them, what is your girlfriend's favorite color? And then you'll be like the hero, because like the favorite color is on the ribbon too. Tie it off, and so then you can cut it, and then all they need to do is put it in the vase when they get home, and everything is good to go. That took me not even like 5 minutes. Just grab one of each bouquet, put it together. If they wanted more, like a higher price point, then maybe grab a couple of bunches of your Koehler's Best bouquet, put it together, and it's like this big bouquet, and it'll be beautiful. You can then send like the Kreisel packets with it. And depending on what you guys are using in your shop, you could wrap this really pretty with a craft paper sleeve. You could put it in a clear sleeve and then wrap it with the craft paper, but it's all set to go, and then you're all done. Hi guys, this is part 2 of kind of our bouquet grab and go bouquets, and I am going to show you now how you can utilize 2 of our bouquets or 2 of our bucket bouquets. So like if you bought like the Mega and a Koehler's Best and just put it together. So I'm going to show you how to do that quickly, and it'd be like a bigger price point for when your customers come in. So you're just going to start, you're going to open up your bouquets. You're going to start looking at like what flowers you have, where they're going to fall in. Kind of more of like your European hand tie design in your hand. Kind of. You can also like use these for like if you did have like a customer coming in and they're doing like a party. They have no color scheme, they're not picky. I know there's not a lot of those, but there might be. And you could just utilize, you're really busy, you've got like 5 other weddings that day. Order a couple of the buckets of bouquets and you could just make your table arrangements out of these quickly. And whatever flowers you don't use, you could use them in your shop for other vase arrangements. So this is one Koehler's Best, and all of the Kreisel packets will be in the bouquets if they have like blooms in them. So like the greens buckets won't have Kreisel packets with them, but the rest of the bouquets that we produce out of the bouquet department will. We have a pretty wide variety. There's new ones every week, so a lot of them can really go with your color scheme. If somebody does have one and you know what their color scheme is going to be, but they're not specific with their varieties of flowers, this could be like an easy way to do it. Or I do get a lot of flower shops that order, like the dance places come to them and they want, you know, bouquets at their dance recitals. So I know a lot of the flower shops provide that kind of stuff too. But if you wanted to make your own variety, you could do these and they'd be nice and big. Our greens recipe is set unless, like, there is sometimes where I won't have a green available and we'll have to substitute a green for it, but it'll always have tree fern as long as it's available. And then it'll have the Israeli ruscus, which I love using Israeli ruscus. The tree fern will really fill it out, and it will always have a leather leaf and a few stems of the bear grass. Look how nice and big that's already getting. And that's 2 bouquets. He's not cooperating. I'm putting him down. Some baby uke. The baby uke is not in the greens bouquet, but sometimes we'll get lucky and we'll be able to put it in our megas and seeded uke. And this is your bear grass. then you can tie your bouquet off. This one's a large and in charge one, so you might need to tape this one with your Oasis tape. So look how big that, nice and big European. Then you can do a ribbon tie and cut it a little bit off the end, or you can leave them nice and long if you're wrapping them to go out. Depending on the time of year, you'll either need to fully wrap this in paper, or you can just wrap it in a nice little ribbon in a little bit of paper or a clear sleeve, and then they can just go. You can ask them what their favorite color is, or depending on what color you have in. I'm gonna put this up here. I'm gonna tie it with a nice bow. And look how nice and big that is. You can then just wrap it up and they're all set to go.
Thank you so much for joining us, Kiesa. I really appreciate all the tips and tricks that you've given us today. As always, guys, please like, comment, and subscribe. We really appreciate when you do that. It tells us that you want this kind of content. Have a great day, and we'll see you later. Bye!